What's up, YouTube? Redline Gary coming at you here. Part 3 of our Save My Track series, I guess is what we're going to call it. If you have something different, leave it in the comments below. Let me know. Let's get into it. Here are some things that we can discuss. Because, yeah, it's nice to point fingers at what's the problem and everything without having a solution that creates even more of a problem. Check this out. Painting buildings and walls, your parking area, road signs, pit public parking signs. I need to know where to go if I've never been to your track. All of these things can be done with volunteers too. That's a huge part of, you might be able to ask local people to help out. Along with this, let directions to your track from north, south, east, west, given your local area. These should be clear on all social media and even your website. This helps people understand, okay, this is where I need to go. This is the right way. Let's talk about flyers. This is one of my fortes. The flyer should be for each race that you're promoting. It should display the admission cost and the payouts. This would entice people. With that, you want to make sure that there's ample time with that flyer to be circulated for that event. All these things should be pre-existing when the season starts. Offer combos. This is a great way to get more value to the customer, but also you can have a little price game with it as well. Concessions should pay for your FLP, which is food, labor, profit. Your admission should pay for your officials, your staff, your track crew, half of that, your expenses on the track. Pit payouts, you can charge for support vehicles and family vehicles if you so desire. This clears up pits that are fairly crowded. Offer team passes. I've witnessed tracks in the past have different passes like season passes, and you can buy season pit passes and things like that, and there is a significant discount. The only issue is that if your track is prone to raining out and having dates that are not going to be worth it, you're really not saving any money. Camping during racing, if you're charging a no camping fee, okay, that's fine. However, day before race, day after race, those things, when it's not track time, charge for it. Why aren't you? A few things on safety. What, do you have track security? What about LEO, law enforcement officers? Are both needed in the abundance that you have? Or do you need more of one or the other? If not both. Look through those solutions and find out what's going to be best for you and your patrons of your track. First aid units. These are great. If your medics, your ambulance, and your fire suppression unit are not centralized on that track, you have a problem. 2 reasons why. 1, a centralized location. They can get to the grandstands if need be. They can also get to the pits if need be, if there is an actual emergency that requires their services. Also, first aid stations on both sides, grandstand and pits. This is stuff for like minor scrapes, maybe a sprain. Somebody that's trained in first aid, manning those stations, saves a lot of time and it frees up a lot of resources. With centralized, medic squad or fire truck, they can get to an accident on the track faster if they are centralized. Once again, this allows for more green flag racing efficiency, but also helping the injured to receive help faster. If people volunteer or they donate, if your track doesn't have people that donate to it, you need to look into it. Okay? tracks will put out things like, hey, can you donate to our expenditures for painting, our expenditures for updating our buildings or our facilities? People will. Give them some incentive. Maybe it's their name on a plaque. You know, a lot of plaques don't cost that much, and to put a name on it, really not that much either. It's a great way to show community support. And that's the name of the game. We got to update the facilities to accommodate today's fan, but also future generations. One big thing for me, clear, enforced rules about code of conduct. There should be no exceptions on this. Okay? If somebody acts like a jackwagon, I shouldn't see him at the track next week. There's no reason for that. Oh, well, he didn't technically do this. He didn't technically do that. You're saving face because the guy is a past track champion. He did something wrong. It's in the rules. Why are you going against it? That will upset a lot of people. They also know that this is a huge issue. There should be no exceptions to your rules whatsoever. So with that, if you like it, make sure to hit the like button. If you don't like it, give me a thumbs down. If you want to have comments and things, leave me a comment below. Let's have a conversation about it. I'm interested in hearing all your ideas. So I respond when I can. Usually it's quite quickly because I do get the notifications on my phone. But with that, I'm Redline Gary. Keep it on the track.